Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and I have been working away like crazy on making uh Pookies and control panels. The control panels take quite a while to make. You can see I'm overloaded the Pookies. They're not going up for a while though. I have some other things I need to do with them, and they're still covered with hair. Hairy Pookies. But we're here today to talk about the control panels. Bum, 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 bum. So they take a while to print. So I only got 4 more made, and I've been printing them since the last time I started selling them, and they sell out way faster than I can print them. But let's go ahead and take off the supports on these, and let's check them out. Ooh, what a mess. Where's my garbage can? There it is. So if you're here, go and sound off. Let's see who's here. Hey, Motor Rex, thanks for joining me. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving and are doing well. I am. Thank you so much. I ate pie. It was really cool. My wife made some excellent pumpkin pie. And then my daughter-in-law got actually pumpkin too. Pumpkin pie from Costco and from apple pie from Costco as well. So we had that as well. And then my son-in-law made a really cool turkey. It was his first time ever making it. And then my daughter-in-law also made ham. And it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. We watched the Dallas Cowboys win on TV during Thanksgiving. I'm not normally a sports guy, but it was kind of a fun one. And that's about it. Anyway, so I will go ahead and finish pulling this off so you can take a look at one of them. I'll pull the rest of it off on the other ones later. But let's see who's here. And if you're here, go and sound off so I can see who's joined us. Let's see, David's. Thanks for joining us. Mike Morgan, thanks for being here. Mark Morgan, sorry about that. Mark Morgan, thanks for being here. It's weird. It makes this little flat surface right here that you pull off. It's kind of strange. Part of the supports. There we go. There we go. Now, I do have a 5th one made too, but I don't have a 5th screen. And the screens are a real pain to make. I got 4 screens here that glow in the dark. And it's cool because I learned to print them upside down. So this is against the nice smooth surface. And this is what's printing on top. I didn't figure that out for a while. I kept printing them the other direction. And they come out kind of rough and have all kinds of problems. When you print them face down, they just come out super smooth. Almost like that glass painting you see people do around the holiday time where they paint the black lines first and then paint the colors in. And then eventually when you look through the glass, it just looks really cool. But from the other side where the guy's painting it, it looks really strange. Well, this is the same kind of way. When it's being printed, it looks kind of strange as it's printing it. But once it comes out, it looks really good. All right, that is stuck on there. Ugh. I may have to use a heat gun to remove that last little bit there. All right. And once I get all these supports off, then I put the screen in there. And once the screen's installed, it's really hard to remove it. So you got to make sure you really want the screen in there the way it is. So unfortunately, most of you guys will not be able to remove the screen and put your own in there. I was debating. The first version I made, the screens were really loose. And I didn't like that, so they kept falling out every time I'd bump the device. Ugh, the controls. It's so close to coming off, it's just stuck. It's stuck. I'll have to get that later with a heat gun. Have to heat gun it up. All right, so most of the supports are off here now. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. It's funny, I had no plans of printing it in silver to begin with. I was trying to figure out what color to use, And then as I was cleaning up my hobby room where the printers are, I came across this silver I bought that I didn't use. And I've used silver before, and the silvers I used didn't look very good. And this just looked like it was a much better silver. And I decided to try one, and I liked it so much that this is now the official color of these, is that silver. So I'm only making them in silver. Again, I still have one of them that is still the clear, not clear, but still the gray that I haven't put on yet. But we shall see. All right, and then let's grab one of these screens. Now we'll just go on there just like that. Do-do-do! So, for those that have not seen it before, here's what it looks like installed, just in case you aren't one of my regulars. Hey, Motor Rex. Can we buy... Oh, they're not for sale yet, but they will be soon. Yes. Yeah, the Pookies are not up for sale yet. So you can see how that looks right there. When it's installed. I should have the Pookies up this weekend, some more of them. So I know they sold out pretty quick. I'm trying some experiments to make their antennas stronger. I'm really annoyed at the antennas, so I went and bought some new resin. That's a much stronger resin. And I'm thinking about coating their antennas with the resin to see how that works. I gave one to my granddaughter, and within an hour of her playing with it, it was broken. She just dropped it from her height, and she's short. And when it hit the ground, both antennae just snapped right off. Usually I do a light sanding on these just to get all the little strings off, because the strings kind of get all over the place. And so I'm hoping to take that new black strong resin and just kind of paint them on there and see if that fixes the problem. And I'll do some stress tests on them, because they just break way too easy. As you guys saw, this one just snapped off super easy. So if you have a Pookie, be very careful. His antennas will break just from dropping him. They are super, super fragile. All right, let's go ahead and check out the glow feature. Lights off. I also got to turn off my overhead light. There we go. Ooh. Oh, knocking the camera around. Where is the light switch on here? There it is. Zoop. Look at that. So cool. Moto Rex is like, I want a Pookie. The Pookies are cool. They also glow in the dark if you didn't see that yet. They are cool too. Burp. Little glowing Pookies. But yeah, I should have some more for sale soon. Just keep watching. I'll make a video when they're all for sale. All right, so that is all that I have for today. Like I said, the link's in the description if you want to buy some more of these controls for the claws, and they go inside the collector just like that for Beastman to control those claws. And they look pretty cool. It just snaps in. I got another video if you haven't seen it how it works yet, and I only got 4 for sale right now. So there we go. Oh, check this out. I'm gonna make a video of her later, but as you guys know, yesterday I was making that video of this figure right here. And I did sand off those little metal pieces in her shoulder. They're just driving me crazy. I know it sounds funny, but I just didn't like them. So I sanded them off the Dremel tool, and then I matched some paint. And it took a ton of turquoise paints to match them. You can see all the turquoise paints right back there and greens. The color of this turquoise is not regular turquoise. It has more blue in it than a normal turquoise, so I had to use turquoise mixed with some blue and everything else. But there it is. I have a new head on order. It's supposed to be here on Friday. I'm not a fan of this head, so I went and found a figure that has a really cool head that I like, that I'll be using instead. And then I'm also printing a special accessory just for her, which I can't wait to reveal to you guys. It'll be done tomorrow, but I'm not going to reveal till I get the new head. You guys can see it all at the same time. So it was such a pain. I was hoping it was blue plastic, but it wasn't. It was skin color plastic, which I prefer to have it skin color plastic. So when it scrapes off, you don't have to worry about trying to match the skin tone. But there we go. All right. That is it. Let me check you guys' final comments. Thanks, Jinx Caliber. Pookie. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. All right. So that is all that I have. Like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey. Help me. I've been trapped on the collector for weeks, months. Blam, 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 blam. Oh, I just fell out. There we go. Don't want to land on the Pookies and break all the antennas before I even sell them. That would be bad. That would be bad. All right. Last chance for comments. No more comments? All right. Good journey, you guys. Bye now.